Hey everyone, either welcome back or welcome to my channel. And in today's video, I want to talk about the positives and negatives of online support communities for those of us with IIH. So before I get into any more details, time for the intro. Back in 2018, I was diagnosed with IIH. IIH is short for idiopathic intracranial hypertension. In short, in IIH, there's an increased intracranial pressure without a known cause. IIH is known by two older names, pseudotumor cerebri, and benign intracranial hypertension. Living with IIH is very hard to explain to others, as it can be hard to tell when I'm not feeling well. My hope is that through these videos we can learn together and help make relationships better through a better understanding. I also hope to provide people living with IIH a community so they never feel like they are alone with this condition. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell down below so that you get updated about further videos. I upload new content every Monday and Thursday afternoon. I think, as with everything, there are both positives and negatives with online support communities for those of us with IIH. There's actually a lot of benefits, but there's also a lot of negative things about them too. So today I want to talk about a few of those things and talk about why I both like and dislike these online support communities. So the positives, I think, are really well known. You get to be a part of a community of people who understand what you're going through with a rare condition that's very, very hard. You get to meet people who often become your friends as a result of being involved with these communities. One of the things that I particularly don't like about online support communities is the alternative medicine and natural health community tends to flourish in these types of settings. So people will turn to unproven therapies if they talk about these in posts or ask about if people have tried alternative therapies. I know people are desperate when it comes to IIH. There's not a lot out there for treatment, and there's not a lot of information even out there besides the basic information that is already known. But I think it's really, really important that you stick with what your doctor's trying to do for you too. People mistakenly think that there is no actual harm in trying alternative therapies. I actually disagree with this just based on cost alone. You often pay a lot of money and may not get any actual benefits from it. This can easily add huge amounts of cost to what can already be a very expensive condition to live with already. I've never once had one of my doctors suggest any alternative therapies besides something like massage has been requested occasionally for a sore neck. But I think the real negative thing comes in with people turning to supplements. The reason why I don't like supplements so much is because they're costly. I've got this out of personal experience. I used to take supplements that costed me about $100 a month when I was younger. It took my doctor being very forceful before I gave up my supplement and said, oh, I don't need to be taking this. It's causing maybe more harm than anything. So it's just an important lesson that sometimes I think we need to learn the hard way. Support groups are great in one hand, but they're terrible on another. I think they're really, really important for those of us with rare diseases in particular because the likelihood that you're going to meet somebody in person that has your condition is a lot less. This is why I have this channel and why I focus on making IIH related content. I think it's so important to be able to connect with others who have IIH because this condition is so isolating even with people around you who try to understand. Having people who actually understand is a major bonus. And it's great for helping prop others up who are struggling with the condition right now. So for those of us who are having a hard time with IIH right now, it's great to be able to send empathy and all of that and be able to like, yeah, I completely understand what you're experiencing. I actually think the positives of online support communities could greatly outweigh the negatives as long as any misinformation is handled properly. Content moderation has to be a priority, and any potentially incorrect information has to be able to be properly moderated. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And as for now, that's it for today. Bye, everyone.